Hey everybody, welcome to the future. It's 2022. About a year after I filmed all those Twilight Zone reactions. Last week's episodes, in praise of Pip and Steel, were blocked. Possibly because I put 2 episodes in one reaction, and the algorithm is like, what do you mean you included like 20 minutes? I don't know if that's going to be the case. I was going to do 2 at a time for season 5, but might have to change my mind on that. Anyway, the link to those 2 that have been blocked in the description below, and we're just going to have the William Shatner episode this week. And we're going to test out combining more episodes in one next time. We'll see how it's going to go. Either way, you're going to get every single episode in some form or fashion, even if I have to link to all 36 in the description below. God damn it. So, yeah, without further ado, I'll bring you back to my goofier other self from last year, and we'll enjoy some hijinks on a plane. Hey everybody, it's episode 3 of season 5 of the Twilight Zone. Last time, Skynet became fully conscious. They started making boxers, robot boxers, to compete in the world of boxing. The humans were like, you can have it. We'll watch you. And humanity and robot kind lived happily ever after. The end. This time, it's Nightmare at 20,000 feet. Now, I'm very aware of this episode. It's been parodied many times. I don't believe I've ever seen the episode itself, but I've seen clips of the episode over the years, and the vague idea of the sort of how it goes, but we're going to have fun watching it anyway. So, let's get into it.
Enjoy your flight.
Oh, is that his wife? I didn't know he was flying with anybody. Maybe it's just all in his head, maybe he's just a nervous flyer.
Do you want me to sit next to the window?
Fine.
No, he is nervous.
The emergency window?
What if I accidentally open it?
You want to move?
What's the difference where I sit?
Honey, don't smoke that now. Wait till the plane takes off.
I'm not acting much like a cured man, am I?
Honey, Dr. Martin wouldn't let you fly if you weren't, would he?
What?
It's just that simple.
Could we get on the Lady Anne instead,
Make it sound
honey?
simple anyway. I've missed you. These last 6 months.
It's all over now, though.
Has he been in the hospital?
And Mama's taking you home.
Must have been awful for you.
Ooh, she's talking sultry.
Well, everything is still intact. Now, Bob, I'm not going to let you...
Ooh, you're stuck now.
Cabin door secured.
Just a little abject cowardice, that's all. I'm going to be all right.
Just take a sedative.
It isn't the airplane at all. Overtension and over-anxiety due to underconfidence.
Portrait of a frightened man. 37, husband, father, and salesman on sick leave.
37?
Mr. Wilson has just been discharged from a sanitarium where he spent the last 6 months recovering from a nervous breakdown.
Ah.
Tonight, he's traveling all the way to his appointed destination.
I love the word terminal.
Happens to be in the darkest corner of the Twilight Zone.
Jesus, Rod. Give the man a break. He's been in a sanitarium. Richard Donner. Didn't he do Superman?
Fasten your seatbelt, sir.
Oh, it's stormy outside.
I shouldn't have taken that sleeping pill.
No, sweetheart, go back to sleep. I'm all right.
I don't oh, shit, there's something on the plane. It's like a monkey.
Here, quickly!
Look!
There's a man out there.
What?
It's like a monkey.
Look, he's crawling on...
He was on the wing. Sir, are you the one who was in the sanitarium?
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing, Mrs. Wilson. Can I get you anything?
A drink?
glass of water.
Is something wrong?
I just had a dream, honey.
No, I thought I saw something out there.
What?
Did you ever see Planet of the Apes?
Nothing. I guess I need a little sleep.
Yeah.
Don't you think you ought to take a sleeping pill now?
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Take 3. Here you go, sir. We've added sleeping pills into the drink itself.
Will you wake me if you need me?
Sure. Like this. Don't do it. Do not open that curtain. You saw a lot of shit in that sanitarium. It's coming back into your brain. Don't do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is that? Jesus. I wasn't expecting that.
Yes, Mr. Wilson?
There's a lot of shit going on right
Can
now.
I help you, Mr. Wilson?
Could you sit with me and look out the window with me for a while?
Would you wake up, please, honey?
See the way he landed on that? Don't go near the propeller. Remember the guy who put his hand into the propeller? Maybe he's a distant relation? Oh, he's ripping pieces off.
Julia, wake up.
What?
Dude, did you see that?
What are you looking at?
She didn't see it. It was right there.
You remember what I told you before about seeing something outside?
Yes.
Julia, there's a man out there. I don't mean a man, I mean maybe a... What do they call them during the war? Gremlins. You remember the stories in the... Julia, don't look at me like that.
Bob.
I am not imagining it. He's out there. Don't look. He's not there now.
He waits until you're asleep.
Jumps away whenever anyone might see him. Except me.
That sounds right. She's thinking, can I get a divorce on a plane?
Do I look insane?
No, darling, no.
Yeah, you
I
do.
know I had a mental breakdown. I know it looks to you as if the same thing's happening again, but it isn't. There's a man out there.
You gotta believe me.
If I described him to you, you'd really think I was gone.
No, darling, it's all right. It's all right.
Julia, I know your intentions are good, but
Yep.
don't patronize me.
Oh,
I
shit.
am not insane. He's starting to tamper with one of the engines. Look. Look.
Oh, look at the way he's holding her.
Whatever you think of me. But I'm losing my mind. All I'm asking you to do is to tell the pilots what I've said. Keep an eye on the wings. If they see nothing, all right.
I think he's open to the idea that it might be crazy.
Then I'll commit myself. But if they do,
Well,
won't you even allow the possibility?
I'll tell them. You just sit tight and I'll go tell them.
and I'm not gonna come back.
So what's the problem? Oh, yes, my husband wants to see the flight engineer. Hurry, please.
You stay away from that. Oh, you don't even think about it.
He's out there! What's going on?
Sir, what are you talking
Pulling up one of
about?
the cowling plates. There's a man out there. Keep your voice down. Will you look? Mr. Wilson, I'm warning you.
I'm not looking.
Please, look.
Why isn't he looking? Well, there's nothing there.
I saw him pull that plate up.
Mr. Wilson, please. All right, you saw him. But there are other people aboard. We mustn't alarm them.
Yeah.
You mean you've seen him too?
Yeah.
Of course we have. We don't want to frighten the passengers. You can understand that.
Of course.
We'll handle it. Don't worry about it. Are you patronizing me?
I understand. You can stop now.
Bob.
I won't say another word. I'll see us crash first.
Oh.
Honey, I'll be right back.
I like the way he's not taking their shit. You're not crazy, dude. Don't worry. Can you wait till we land? Whoop.
I was going to tell them, wouldn't you?
Were you?
Were you, Julie? You didn't tell them nothing. Don't swallow it, Bob.
You'll sleep. You'll sleep now, darling.
Sure.
Boy,
He's a crazy
Would you like
one.
to give him one of those pills?
he'll be out for hours. Now, don't worry, Betty. Everything's fine.
Don't worry, Betty.
I hope so.
Oh, he's awake. Good thinking, Bob. What would Kirk do? Think, Bob. He'd go out there. He'd punch him. Oh shit! Don't do that, Bob. You'll depressurize the cabin. Excuse me, sir. Can I borrow this gun of yours? What? Why is... Perfect crime.
Honey, would you get me a glass of water, please?
Just gonna step outside for a bit. Maybe nobody will notice. He's out the window. Shoot it. Take that, you crazy gremlin son of a bitch. Got him. Got him. This man's a hero. Remember I was saying, what would Captain Kirk do? Maybe something like that. Didn't think he'd actually go out there. Oh, take him away, boys. He's crazy. There was a gremlin.
It's all right now, darling.
I know. But I'm the only one who does know. Right now.
A flight not only from point A to point B.
Ooh.
Moment he is in.
Look.
Happily, his conviction will not remain isolated too much longer.
Yeah. This is actually a good ending. It could have ended, and I think maybe some people might interpret it as he's been taken away to the loony bin, you know, to live out his days. His wife just waiting. His wife, what's the deal with his wife? I know she loves him and everything, but it seems like she's sticking with him to get the money when he loses it. Because she doesn't buy any of his shit, you know? The sanitarium stuff, the mental breakdown, and now this. And she's still, it's okay, honey. It's okay, honey. Compared to other relationships in the Twilight Zone, she's way too... Like, I know it's Captain Kirk and everything, but come on, lady. Do you want to look even slightly worried? You know? How about you call him out on his shit? You know, when you're on that plane, why don't you say, look, you say there's something out there, but maybe it's just in your head. Let's test it, you know? You know? How about I watch with you for a while, and we'll see if anything happens. Instead, she's like, of course I believe you, of course I believe you. Yeah, I'll tell the captain, I'll tell everybody. Of course, honey, here's some water. Here, take the pills. Julia condescending, patronizing. Wow. How did he get that gun? Anyway, the ending, he'll be fine. Because of the evidence, as Rod was saying, the tangible evidence. A few hours from now, the guys are checking over the plane before it flies again. Hey, look at this! Look at what the hell could have happened to this? And then the pilot, the crew, the guy, he'd be like, oh shit, it looks like someone's ripped it up. Hey, maybe the guy who was saying somebody's trying to rip up the thing outside, maybe somebody was. Maybe it was a gremlin. This is the 60s. Of course gremlins exist. Or could do. You know? Ain't crazy. He'll get out of the hospital. And he'll live happily ever after with his wife, but he'll never be able to trust her again. He'll never be able to trust her that she loves him, or that she believes him, or that anything. Because they don't have a good relationship. These two, I talk about bad relationships in the Twilight Zone. Red flags. How did he get that gun? The guy sleeping? Sleeping with the gun just hanging out? Oh, the 60s. And then how did he open? It just opens. Just opens if you do it yourself. What if a child was doing it? Ooh, look, what does this do? Ooh, oh, I'm gone. Ooh, I'm flying. Ooh. But look, credit to him. He did get blown out the window at 20,000 feet. He was able to breathe, concentrate, aim, shoot that gremlin son of a bitch off the plane. He did it. And then they dragged him back in. Nobody else suffered from depressurization, oxygen failure. The masks didn't have to come down or anything. They landed as normal. They just put a board up or something. You know, oh, don't mind the breeze, folks. I know it's a storm and everything, but it'll be fine. Just take some sleeping tablets, everybody. Anyway, that was Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. I really enjoyed it. I'd never seen it before, although I knew pretty much everything about it except for how it ended. So, yeah, really fun watching it. And it gave me a lot of new things. I didn't know he had a wife with him. Didn't know anything about the gun or going out there to shoot the thing. I thought in my head it was just he sees something out there, he tries to get people to believe him, and they're like, there's nothing out there, what are you talking about? That's all I knew really about it. So yeah, a lot of fun. The next episode is called A Kind of Stopwatch. I know what kind of stopwatch it is. It's the kind that stops time. A stopwatch. What else could it be? Find out next time what else it could be, and I'll see you then.